Hello you guys, and thank you all for tuning in to Chris Codes. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because you know you want to, and it's free. Notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, so this Foolishness Friday, we're going to be talking about the rapper Offset and this French rapper named Gazo. Gazo, I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with him. But yeah, so these two were apparently supposed to have a music video, and some issues with money happened because per the description, I'll list the description of this video. It was on the Shade Room. And apparently his entourage and the rapper Gazo, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name, but he wanted Offset to pay or reimburse him. And Offset says, no. Okay. And this happened.
Wait, stop protecting me. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Hey! Ok, c'est bon. Ok, c'est bon. Putain les gars, non.
Okay, so you all saw that foolishness. And it's like, it's funny, but it's not funny because these are grown men. These are grown men.
I'm a gay. I'm grown.
And for those of you that aren't familiar with Offset is in the group Migos, or was formerly in the group that was formerly known as Migos. They all parted ways pretty much before the passing of the rapper Takeoff. Now, Takeoff passed, I don't know if you all know, so I'm going to tell you, Takeoff passed for some foolishness as well. He was apparently at I don't know if they were at a hotel or casino or some type of party, and the other rapper in this group, Migos, his name is Quavo, he was gambling, and it ended up being some disagreement that turned into the demise of the rapper Takeoff. Now, he's really, really big in Atlanta. The Migos in general are big in Atlanta. And it was this whole kind of tribute to him on one of the music award shows. They did a whole thing at the State Farm arena, I believe. I think it was the State Farm arena. I had somebody invite me to go down there to the tribute. I said, I'm not going down there. I'm sorry, but I'm like, first of all, he died from gun violence, and you want me to go? I just said, we got to make it make sense. Okay, we got to make it make sense. But I digress. But I said all of that to say, you were distraught, you were grieving, rightfully so, with the whole passing of Takeoff, and now you're fighting in the street like an animal.
Why? Why? Why?
Have I told you girls nothing?
I taught you girls nothing.
It's just like they say you live and you learn, but do we?
Do we really?
Like, sir, you just had a baby. Okay, I know he had all that drama with his wife Cardi B online, and you got bigger fish to fry. You got so much more to be worried about. If you cause some issues or you relate to something that cost this man some money, pay that man. Pay that man. Like, nobody have time for this. I'm telling you, to me, the biggest thing to learn from this situation is discern the company that you keep, okay? Bad company corrupts good character. Now, I don't know this man from can of paint, so I don't know if he has good character. From the looks of it, it's giving a little iffy. But it's like, what just happened to Takeoff? And now you're in some more mess. I agree that, if you're attacked or whatever the case may be, you need to defend yourself. But how y'all keep getting in these situations? Why people can't use their words? It's giving bad vocabulary. It's giving lack of education. That's what people see when you're fighting and carrying on. That you can't express yourself without using violence. That you don't have words. Like, this is not World War III, where back in the day we have to fight for our rights and so on and so forth. It's not that. This is a money dispute. Y'all couldn't have had a conversation. It really could have just been that simple. Don't you think? Back in like your childhood, when you had like that one friend and your mom was like, I don't really know about them. Like I've had that before. And even in adulthood, I can tell you times where my life seemed to be like prospering, like just full speed ahead. And then other seasons where it seems like I'm stagnant, stuck, doing the same stuff over and over and over again. If you have people surrounding you that got some business about themselves, you know what I mean? Not into the foolishness. They got something to lose. It can't help but rub off on you. Like the men that constantly cheating on their spouse and stuff like that. If you got a bunch of friends cheating on cheating on their spouse, then even if you know it's wrong, even if you feel like it's wrong, then you're going to start to feel like, oh, maybe it's not that bad because everybody else is doing it. You're in the center of a bar. You don't drink, but everybody else is drinking. What's that going to make you feel like? Oh, maybe it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like The Purge. It's so many examples of the company that you keep. Like if we're in the middle of a purge, everybody, it's like all bets are off. It's legal for a night. You can kill anybody you want. You can anybody that you want to, because I don't know how YouTube feels about that. So everybody around you is doing it. it starts to be normalized. Like back in the day where you couldn't be wearing short skirts, you couldn't be doing this, you couldn't be doing that. So many things that was like kind of like so absurd, so out of the norm, is now normalized because everybody was doing it. So everybody started agreeing with it. Then laws begin to change. It's the same thing in your life. If you surround yourself with people that do drugs or drink all the time, then it's going to feel normal to you because everybody around you is doing it. But if you start to surround yourself with people that don't fight in the street like animals, then maybe you won't think it's okay to fight in the street like an animal. If you surround yourself with people that aren't gambling, then maybe you won't be gambling. Even in takeoff situation, you can be a very down-to-earth person. Like for those of you all that are familiar with the Migos, he was probably the most nonchalant one of the group.
Describing 28-year-old Takeoff as a soft-spoken guy who always kept to himself.
Takeoff is very, very quiet, so nice. I've been around with them so many times.
He says the loss has been devastating for the hip-hop community.
One of the most non-problematic ones of the group. But just because of the company that he kept, that was his situation. They said he wasn't in the dispute. He didn't have anything to do with the dispute. I don't even think he was gambling. He was just there. And look what happened to him. Something to think about. Even the young lady that was in the midst of it and ended up being on the ground. Like, did you all see that? That was a hard fall. That was a real hard fall. Me, the moment they got a little too loud, I would have called an Uber. Okay.
I gotta go.
I'm telling you, like, it's one thing for a woman to be fighting and carrying on, because 9 times out of 10, it's just rare anyway that women are going to be pulling out guns. So I will commend them for that it wasn't any weapons involved, because even nowadays that's rare. But with men fighting like that, oh no, oh no, I would have been on the first ticket out of there. Okay, like, I care not. I don't care if I need to drive. Come get me on a corner somewhere quick. Mama told me don't be standing on the corner. I got in a lot of trouble for that as a kid. See, the company that you keep, you can't be standing around in the corners anyway. But yeah, like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. But anyways, I gotta wrap this video up because I gotta go. But I just say, you have to be very, very mindful of the people around you. And it's hard to let people go because you get so comfortable. They've kind of like weaseled their way into your life. But everybody's not meant to be there. Some people are meant to be there for a season. Some people are there for a reason. Some people weren't there for anything at all other than to get you off track. And it's hard to let people go. But you got to do what's best for you. Otherwise, you never know. You might be laying out on the ground, knocked over by some grown man, or fighting in the street like an animal. You don't know what could happen in life. So better safe than sorry. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button because you know you want to. And it's free. Notification bell to be notified whenever I drop new content. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you all for the next video. Bye.